Welcome, everyone, to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers taking on Boston. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Green is out there with Worthy. Then it's Kareem, and there's Byron Scott, and it's Johnson in at the point guard position. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The Celtics shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He doesn't get the second one. So it's the Lakers now. Ball going up court. Magic knocks it down. He shot 52% from the field in his years with the Lakers.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here's Worthy. Worthy making another highlight reel.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And Bird, here we go. And that one comes up a bit short. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. Stolen by Bird. A solo fast break. The Chiefs slams it through.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
The drive by Worthy. Rebounded by the Celtics. Bird outside. Ainge dishes to Parrish. Pass to Bird. Just 5 on the clock. Great D that time from Green.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Cleans up the mess with the savage putback flush.
Showing us a little force on that putback, Kev.
Well, there was no way he was going to let that chance slip away.
No, sir.
Hey, guys, but how about the positioning there when the shot went up? Beautiful.
Now here's McHale. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
One shot. One shot.
That one misses for McHale. Boston on D. They trail by 3. Johnson goes in. And it's sent back by McHale. Second shot opportunity. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Well, it was only a matter of time, and they finally get the bucket.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Bird kicks to Parrish. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, can't hit. Lakers leading by 5. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Johnson. Here's Worthy. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Here's Scott. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Scott's got his first basket.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
He had a great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So it's Boston now. 9-point game. To the middle. That's tipped. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Ainge. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Lakers shooting their first free throw this game. The foul shot good by Magic. 85% from the line in his career.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming up on board are your Celtics dancers. Give it up.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Celtics trail by 12. Johnson, the pass to Bird. Again, the miss by Bird.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Drills it from outside.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
So it's the Lakers now. Here's Johnson. He's got 5. And good on the basket. Book it. Johnson's got 7 points.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Now here's Bird. Parrish dishes to Bird. No good with the triple.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin. I spoke with the Lakers head coach. According to him, their focus defensively is going to be on making things difficult inside. Ideally, they'll be in the best shape, he feels, if they force most of the shots against them to come from the perimeter. Guys?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Now, here is Ainge. After Magic Johnson's miss. Lets a floater go. Magic with another bucket in the paint.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Johnson against Johnson. Plenty of space. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Lakers leading by 13. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Bird. Tough shot by Bird, but he gets it to go.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Johnson outside. The feed to Green. James Worthy on the wing. Bird covering. 5 to shoot. Kept alive. Abdul-Jabbar.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Johnson attacking, and the rejection by Parrish. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Ainge, and taken away by Magic. Outside Worthy. Feeds it to Scott. Fires from deep. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken them